right, we're ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh!
Woof.
It has begun! Welcome to prime time, Father's Day. I got
Welcome to your murder.
They only come out at night. They're mean, rude, and dead. Not them. Them.
There's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
The dead are refusing to remain buried.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna call the boss.
They've come back to life. They're hungry. And they're not vegetarians.
The graveyard out there is full of people coming out of the ground.
We have a little problem.
What the hell is going on there?
Rabbit weasels.
What?
More brain.
Do you want pie? It's pie time. We got pie. It's pie time. Do you want pie?
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
It's pie time.
The return of the living dead.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Late to the Murder Party. We are continuing the countdown to the big 200. And next up, oh my god, this is one that I honestly, this has brought us all together before. It's kind of how we know each other. We are going to be talking zombies. Folks, it's time. Trying to remember. Yes. Right on the dot. We have 1985 with one of two continuations from Night of the Living Dead. That's a whole story in itself, and we will get into it. Yes. But yeah, it's a whole story, and we get to talk about that here. So, we have the cult hit, The Return of the Living Dead from 1985. Take it away, Roy. Give us our information.
The Return of the Living Dead, given to us in 1985, we're going at $1.31. Directed by Dan O'Bannon, one of the great directors of our time. Written by Rudy Rishi, a.k.a. Pork Eating Zombie, John A. Russo, a.k.a. co-writer of Night of the Living Dead, and Russell Striner, a.k.a. Johnny. Starring such great talents as Koo Culliger, James Karen, Don Calfa, Tom Matthews, Beverly Randolph, John Philbin, Jewel Shepard, Miguel Nunez, Brian Peck, Linnea Quigley, Mark Venturi, John Terry, and a cast of hundreds.
It's funny you mentioned Dan O'Bannon, one of the great directors of our times. Like, he only directed 3 things.
But they were the powerhouse.
Oh yeah, he was a hell of a writer, and he kind of
writer.
proxy directed some stuff. But officially, he only has 3 credits to his name when it comes to directing.
Clive only directed 3.
Yep.
And he's remembered. Quite remembered.
It's about the quality of the work.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, not everybody can be as prolific. Not everybody can be as prolific as Alan Smithy, okay?
That's true.
Alan Smith is the GOAT.
What are such classics as Hellraiser 4?
So we're gonna give the the description
and the director's cut of Dune.
Description on this because I don't think we did. Go ahead.
No. 2 employees of a medical supply warehouse accidentally release a toxic gas from a misplaced top secret U.S. Army shipment, causing the dead to rise from a nearby cemetery with an insatiable hunger for human brains. Can they kill them all before the 4th of July? We'll see soon, kids.
Yeah, so Night of the Living Dead is canon.
It is.
And Night of the Living Dead is supposed to be real. And that...
Yes, even though they get some details still wrong.
Well,
yeah,
the movie lied.
It's
Oh, yeah,
real
it is-
and the movie.
You mean the movie lied?
I love it.
Well, no,
I
it
love
got
that
some
kind of-
details smooshed up just to protect people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
Also,
it was-
hi everybody. We're here with 6 people.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Everybody is here. We have, of course, the lovely Xeiren. Work with me here. Okay.
Okay.
The plays lovely Graveturtle.
Hello.
The Belgian in Wolf's Clothing, Varren Kimbold.
Remember, folks, the events portrayed in this film are all true. The names are real names of real people and real organizations.
My good buddy, pass the remote.
The events of this are true. The names have not been changed because, well, they're all fucking idiots. Why change the names?
This is true. We also have the awesome Wolfman Roy.
This isn't a costume. This is a way of
The
life.
way of life.
And the music man, Doc Chaotic himself.
Remember, kids, if someone says that to you about punk, punch him in the dick.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Varren, there's 7. We somehow managed a holy number.
Oh my god. Call the priest. We need to sanctify this podcast now.
Considering all the Conjuring ones we've done, we have
Send
protect
More priests.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was the Jello I found in the fridge.
And I am, of course, your hostess with the mostest, the Mistress Tintil Ookami. And I fucking love this movie.
Oh, yeah. This is like one of those 80s movies back in the day. Like, as soon as I discovered it, that was one that was like, okay, I have to rewatch this over and over and over and over again. This was also back in the day when I could like get the movies and then download them on my PSP and bring them along with me on the trips.
Classic.
I remember walking into a Blockbuster, checking out the horror section, and this always sitting there. That fucking VHS cover.
Oh yeah, it's like one of the most iconic covers of the 80s.
Yeah.
What?
But
This was my first time watching it. And I'm one of the oldest ones here. I'm just like, oh my god, this is so funny.
okay, so if you haven't seen the materials for it to do the advertisement, they had the gravestone and the punk dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right in the middle, they had a barrel zombie, tar baby.
Yep.
In his resting state. You could look in and look at. They had like a plastic sort of top where it was like glass enclosement, and you could see tar zombie in resting place right down in it. Beautiful piece of merchandising if you have it on you.
Nice.
Definitely a trophy.
Roy, I believe it is called the Tarman.
Tarman, not
Tarman.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's a tar man.
Yeah, that's a very different thing that's going to get us canceled.
Jesus Christ, that just rung.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm completely lost.
You've all heard nothing.
Listen.
We'll show him Clerks 2. We'll show him Clerks 2 later. Let's move on.
Listen, everybody. Roy and I are old. We grew up with certain problematic Disney films. It's fine. He had a mental slip.
I'm cool.
He didn't mean it.
I know.
Well,
I know.
then again, since when have we ever been PC?
Yeah, there's PC, and then there's just being the worst.
This is true. This is true.
Speaking of the Tarman as well, it was actually funny. For the longest time, I always thought that Tarman was just a fan name given to that zombie. But no, it is actually spoken in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I only realized this on the last time I rewatched it. It's like, oh, Spider says it.
Yeah, Spider says
I was
it.
about to say he's given that name by my favorite character in the whole fucking movie. I love Spider.
Spider's great. Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm just over here like, Spider, be my boyfriend. I love you.
My thing about that is, man, if Miguel A. Nunez could say, man, if I had a nickel for how I got killed by two different undead beings in the same year in two different horror movies, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that's happened twice, right?
I swear to God, I'm gonna cut you off from the nickels.
Yeah, you use this nickel quote a lot.
I can't help it. It's all I find serendipity where there is none.
It's because of your fucking catchphrase. God.
I think we're gonna need to do a counter on how many times he's now said it in like subsequent episodes.
I mean, he's not gonna lie.
I'm at like 10 now.
Here's the thing. I'm not even like. That's not even my quote. I'm stealing it from fucking Dan Povenmire, you know?
But like, I can count 10 of them so far. I can count 10 of them so far. Bitch, you have $1.
No, nickels are 5. I would have 50 cents.
But 2 nickels every time, and you've done this 10 times.
Therefore,
there were 20. So you got
10 times 10. Also, Ookami, if this is true,
Uh-huh.
You need to make a sizzle reel.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna fucking go back and make a sizzle reel. Yeah.
The nickel sizzle.
The nickel sizzle.
God, if Dan Povenmire actually finds this, he's gonna be so fucking confused.
Make sure you get my podcast too.
It's okay. I'll send it to him on TikTok.
I will literally look through all of the stuff that we've done, and I will check for those fucking 2 nickels thing, and it will be, and I will do it like a fucking Sesame Street type thing. How many nickels how much change does Doc have? Let's count.
And then at the end, cut in, change, I got change, come on up a count, will you?
Surely he saved up enough money to buy new jokes, but you know.
Grave coming in with a steel chair.
I never said that. Listen, I never said I wasn't a hack. Come on.
True. She had the kendo stick lighted up for that one.
Doc, are you secretly the Loch Ness Monster? Is this your slow way of trying to get...
I need about 350.
I am not giving you 350, monster! Stop parading like a Girl Scout. I ain't giving you nothing.
Okay, well, I successfully derailed us. The joke was because Miguel A. Nunez starred in this and Friday the 13th, A New Beginning in the same year.
Oh yeah, he was in that.
Yeah, I was. Okay.
And also, our Freddy would eventually reincarnate as Tommy Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing I was going for before we
started ganging up on you.
Before I realized I hear the change jingling in your pocket. Yes.
You know they make end table bowls for that.
Oh my god, do I need to just have like a little bowl here that just says like Doc
Yes,
Nickels?
you put one here, and every time he says that quote, there's another nickel that gets added to the bowl.
I'll find a way to did not do it just to spite you fuckers. You know that, right?
What? Are you gonna get a bowl every time you say it? We just hear a clink from your end.
Vern, it needs to specifically be nickels being dropped into an old washed ashtray.
Oh god.
From 1982.
Well, people, I think you're gonna.
Big chunky glass ones you could knock out a fucking zombie with.
Well, everybody, I think we can officially say that Nickel's back.
I'm gonna find a way to.
And now I've
kill
killed
you
the
for that
mood.
punch. I was
This
about
is
to say, I'll find a way to get the Belgium and kill you.
This is how you remind me.
Oh!
I guess we need a hero to come save us.
Nickelback released an album on 9/11.
So anyway,
I think you were bigger than this.
Okay, so
Alex, I'm
okay.
gonna be a rock star.
so anyway, as Ookami alluded to earlier, look at this photo. God, fuck!
Damn it, Jack Kroger won't die!
Just keep the funky monkeys away.
No, of course he won't. He's
Um,
making videos on fucking fighting games right now.
Oh god damn it! So anyway, as Ookami alluded earlier, this movie is kind of sort of in canonicity with Night of the Living Dead. Because you see, the script for this movie was originally by the original screenwriter, or one of the screenwriters of Night of the Living Dead. After a big lawsuit between him and George, where eventually it was like, all right, George, you get the name Dead as a trademark, and you, Russo, you get Living Dead as a trademark.
Yeah.
And then he started shopping a script around called Return of the Living Dead, which at first was going to be just a straight up serious sequel to Night of the Living Dead. But when eventually then the script was passed around, eventually getting to Dan O'Bannon, which was given his first opportunity to like fully direct something, he looked at it and it was like, I don't really like this. Can I just do a full rewrite of this? And he was able to do it because, like, at least from the interviews I've seen of Dan talking about this, he was like, I don't want to really do what George did. I don't want to like make any like bad blood with him. So I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna change a bunch of shit here, and I'm gonna make it a black comedy as well.
Yeah. Which I will say real quick, for the ones that George went on to do, like the first 3 sequels to Night of the Living Dead are actually. They're really fucking good.
Oh yeah, even Land of the Dead has actually quite a few good stuff to it.
Fun fact, was my first zombie film, and my first of the Dead film.
That is a hell of a pull.
Yeah, I started with Land of the Dead.
Okay.
I loved it.
Roy, okay.
I loved it. It was good.
I mean, nothing wrong with it. Solid film.
Yeah.
I've been start there. But
Well,
okay.
I was just at a friend's house and we were just watching random horror films. They're like, "Hey, have you seen this?" I'm like, no. What the hell is that?" They're like, "Oh, I put it in." And I watched it and I went, I just couldn't stop watching. I was like, "This is good."
Well, you have John Leguizamo being a ham throughout the entire movie, so you know.
Oh yeah, I was a huge fan. I was a huge fangirl of him. So, yeah.
But yeah, so eventually Dan got that script done. Russo still somehow got some screenwriting credits to the thing still, even though Dan did a full rewrite practically.
I remade the name.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's probably I actually know a little bit about this. Probably Writers Guild rules is that if there are aspects of the original script still in there, you can get a story by credit.
Yeah, that's probably.
That's why even on IMDb, Ritchie, Russo, and Schreiner all get story credit, while Dan O'Bannon gets screenplay credit.
Yeah.
Ritchie Russo, it's John Russo.
I said
John Russo.
I said
You're thinking of Rishi.
Richie. I combined the two. I pulled a Roy.
Rudy
I'm sorry.
Rishi.
Rudy
I
Rishi.
combined. Yeah, so yeah, it's sort of it would be screenwriters writers guild rules where if the story is still has aspects of the original story, they would get a story by credit, and then Dan O'Bannon gets a screenplay credit.
Yeah. So again, like Dan was like, all right, I'm just gonna make we're gonna make one reference to Night of the Living Dead here. We're gonna just get it all out in the beginning so everybody gets what this fucking movie is gonna be about.
Yeah.
And then after that, all right, we're just gonna go full hog on our own direction.
And we got a lot of like staples of zombie films going forward, like crazy special effects. The fact, like in lore, they eat brains.
Yeah, it's very funny that like in all the zombie movies they're out there, I think it's only like really this franchise that does the brains thing. However, it has become such a staple of zombie things that like every time someone just thinks of a zombie now, they automatically make him do brains.
Or send
more send more cops.
Yes.
I think it's because
take me, not my family. Brains.
I think it's
all we wanna do is eat your brains.
I was wondering when someone was gonna get into the Jonathan Colton.
Not unreasonable. No one's gonna eat your eyes.
Eat your eyes.
and also like something like I did notice throughout this is like there's not a whole lot of gore in this movie compared to a lot of zombie movies. There's maybe like one big gratuitous thing that happened with Scuzz, but aside from that, like most of the bites that happen are actually quite low key.
It was so funny because when we were watching it, I was like, "Wait, we're like over a half an hour in. Was that our first blood spray?" Like I was literally shocked.
I think it's because
Scuzz happened like an hour in.
I think the thing with Scuzz is because it's noticeable like that because most of the previous gore or stuff like that is zombie gore.
Yeah, it's all like either completely desiccated corpses or it's like formaldehyde laden cadavers. Like everything is so dry and clinical, and I think that like that adds to the eerie factor because let's face it, like most people don't have a whole lot of knowledge as to like how the death process goes, especially back in the 80s. Holy shit. Like they were using all sorts of chemicals. Even more so than like we used back when embalming was first being created. But like so much of this is so eerie and clinical and dry but still creepy as fuck because you're just dealing with like not just the dead but the death complex as like that was the thing that really set this movie up for me. Like you're in a medical supply place that primarily deals with cadavers, anatomy dogs, skeletons. Like you're getting this very detailed rundown of this business. And for people who are not familiar with that business, it's just like, oh my god, why would anyone want to work here? Meanwhile, I can't stop giggling over the like. It's a you need a medical supply? Is this a run by Italians?
No,
and everybody's got a freaking almost like Jersey level accent, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Like, I'll be honest, I think the most horrifying part in the film is watching the two living people slowly become zombies.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like when they're having rigor mortis.
Yeah.
They're still alive and aware.
They're still alive and aware. Like they're going through all of it, and it's like, oh my god, that's fucking horrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I would have to say the two most horrifying things in this film are that, and basically just unwittingly watching trash predict your own death. That's always a downer when you realize, oh no. Is it kind of is the thought of it a little more disturbing than actually watching it? Yes, because okay, one of the things I noticed about this movie that I absolutely love was how they kept their budget in check for most of the movie. Because, fun fact, if you're if you're watching this in any sort of like cleaned up, like remastered state, you'll notice rather quickly how most of the zombies in the beginning are just people covered in mud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the special effects makeup doesn't even kick in until like halfway through the movie.
Hell, one of the zombies is literally just one of the zombies that they have is literally just like a guy with like one arm and like the rest is just fucking stumps, who's someone that they literally found on the side of the road practically.
Yeah, it's like he came stumping towards me. You mean stomping? No, stumping.
Oh my god!
Yeah, as it said in the like, I think it was like one of the behind the scenes documentaries I watched of this, where it's like, oh, you want to meet the people who like actually were zombies? Oh, just look around at the street.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the most like George A. Romero thing you could do.
Yeah.
Because if you know George A. Romero and his movies, a lot of the like background characters and like some of the extras are just people in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Literally just like
and here it's just L.A. people.
Pretty
much,
much,
LA people, yeah. Down in Silver Lake.
Which funny, it's L.A. going for Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, the acid rain bit. That was brilliant.
Oh, that was so good.
And it's like, oh yeah, no, it'll just cremate them down until they're nothing but ash and smoke. Goes up into the sky, into the clouds, and it becomes acid rain that rains down and brings up more dead! I'm like, oh, shit!
And then nobody figures it out. Well, not that they could have stopped it the second time, but...
Oh, the second time it's just fucking funnier because they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna just nuke it. And they do that. And then it's like... Yep. Oh, we solved the problem, and it's like,
it comes back down. It's acid rain.
Yeah.
And then we have reused footage because we ran out of budget.
Yeah.
Let's say how Kurt Gallagher, Don Caffa, and James Cameron are sort of the MVPs of this whole
Yes.
Oh yeah, like those two are like pretty much like the heart of the comedy as well for a lot of the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Especially James Cameron. Oh my god, does James Cameron just fucking chew the scenery left and right. However, it was all done on purpose because like before they had like 2 weeks of rehearsals that they did apparently. And it's through those rehearsals that apparently found like, oh yeah, no, James, you just fucking go for it.
Yep.
Take off, man. Yeah.
One of my favorite jokes is where he's like, leak? Hell no. These things are made by the U.S. Army Corps engineers. Hits it immediately.
Basically, the best way I can describe it, what happened with Frank and Freddy and then later, of course, with Bert, it's essentially a Three Stooges bit gone horribly, horribly wrong.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Think about it. It's like Frank and Freddy are Larry and Curly, and then Bert is Moe.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, also, remember, Bert is a slave driver and a cheap son of a bitch who's going bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is Moe.
He is Moe, yes.
Then we have his buddy Ernie.
The intro for Ernie is classic.
Which Dan says that was completely coincidental because he did not know.
Bull fucking shit.
That's fucking funny if it is.
I don't believe it for a second.
Look, he was stoned at the time, and he probably didn't think of it. He was probably really, really stoned at the time.
Also,
Did he have this special marijuana?
Probably.
Listen, it's also painfully clear to me that Bert and Ernie at least dated in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those two are too willing to cover for each other in this film.
Well,
and
the thing is, the way
they keep giving each other the eyes.
The thing is, the way they set up Ernie, though, with something like with him with a gun, and then something in the background makes me think maybe they were like war buddies or something, and they saw some horrible
I
shit in
don't
the
think
war.
so because it's pretty clearly Ernie is a Nazi in hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I pointed that out when I watched it with Pastor Ookami, they thought I was crazy. But then pulling out the gun, and then he says something in German later. It's like
he says something in German. Apparently, there is also I didn't catch this, like from what I've read. There's pictures of Eva Braun and such in the background.
That's what it was. Yeah,
We
the
thought it
picture
was
of Eva
satire.
Braun.
We thought they were like satire, like old satire posters. Like
What?
Yeah.
No.
So
Yes, Xeiren.
basically,
He's playing Uber Ally in the background.
I didn't notice.
He had an incinerator.
He knew how to do he knew how to operate the
so
incinerator.
basically, yes, it's very much implied that yes, Ernie was a Nazi who knew how to work the ovens.
Oh my God, Xeiren is stunned.
I usually catch these things. I was too distracted by brains.
I like Ernie though, and it's like
Ernie is a fun character. However, you are now liking a Nazi.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm like, I don't want to be canceled.
I was
Listen,
distracted by
listen,
Barbie
easy.
doll pussy.
Listen. I have a solution for this. I
I swear to God, if it's a final.
God dang it. God fucking dang it.
Yay, I'm canceled!
Yep.
Listen, we treat him like Hans Landa in Inglourious Bastards.
Okay, fair.
We give him strudel.
I don't think there's gonna be that much left to scalp after he's been nuked.
Yeah, you don't actually. No, he didn't get scalped. He gets the swastika carved in his
forehead.
forehead.
Yeah.
Oh, did anyone
Again, there's not a body left to do it.
Did anyone else catch that? Was that Tina, the girl? Anyone else catch that? He was about to mercy kill her.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was ready to do it.
Yeah,
He was ready to do it.
He was ready to do it, which he might have like at that moment when Freddy busted up into the up there. So it's possible.
Yeah. And of course, in voiceover, he kind of do a subtle reference to Night of the Living Dead in the way he says, "Tina,
Tina,
they're coming to get you, Barbara."
Yeah, but yeah. It's God, it's so good. But yeah, no, I love the dynamic between Bert and Ernie, and they're just like. Well, Ernie, these things, you know how these things just happen. No, how do these things just happen?
These things happen.
No.
Was there?
That's why he had a Walter P8.
Yes.
I was wondering why he had a P38. Oh no, I'm a dumbass.
At first they wanted to give him a Luger, but they couldn't get one.
Yeah, so they gave him a Walter.
It would have been more on the nose, but I kept looking at that thing going, that's not an American issue pistol.
Does that mean Bert and Ernie met during the war, and instead of Bert killing him, he fucked him?
Well, they had been friends for at least 25 years.
Well, it's either that or
That would have been in the 60s.
It was either that or we can make the argument that if it's just the 60s, Ernie was one of the Nazis we got during Operation Paperclip. He retired from NASA and then turned into a mortician.
That's why he had the steel blinds. That's why he had the bars on the windows. That wasn't his mortuary. That was his fortress.
Yeah.
It's all connecting in the brain now.
Xeiren, are you gonna be okay?
No.
Okay. You need a drink of water?
I got my monster. It's fine.
Okay. So to kind of tie back into the movie and get away from the Nazi for a second, which is a sentence I feel like I say a lot or when I'm around you guys for some reason. One of my favorite things about Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead specifically, I like how you notice how a lot of it is tied into like the subcultures, and we have two people for each subculture in the friend group, because you got the two hardcore punks, you got the two new wave guys, you got the two yuppies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Spider, I guess you could argue Spider is sort of there, but you could also argue maybe like,
Spider's the token.
Spider's
Yeah.
the token.
well, there's that, but also I think it helps that when I saw Spider's wardrobe again, the first thing that popped in my head is, why is he dressed like Turbo from Breakin'? Oh, wait a minute, that makes sense. So I like the little I love the little just like microcosm of it. It's almost stereotypy a little bit, but it's like a fun kind of thing.
Well, it was also the first portrayal we had in movies of like punks not as just general nuisances.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
True.
This in Suburbia.
Yeah,
because in Dan's own words, he was like, punks are not bad people. I know punks. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just hate the authority, and who doesn't? Like,
exactly. Also, I will say, like, even for like someone who seems stereotypical, like Suicide, there's actually a little bit more nuance to him. Like when he's more talking, it's like, especially where it's like, why? It's like, why you guys never want to hang out? Like, it's all I'm here is just for the ride.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
And even whereas like you would expect someone like that to immediately be all over trash and such when she is fully disrobed and such, but no, he's just like lamenting about his fucking past. Stop creeping up on me.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, like fucking like you would think he would over trash, but now like he's like pontificating a little bit. It's like about, you know, his role as a punk is like, you think again, like the iconic quote, you think his fucking costume this way of life, and then like when Trash tries to rub himself herself all over him, he's just like, get out of here, put some clothes on.
I'm trying to be philosophical here.
Have respect for the dead, for fuck's sake. It's like,
yeah,
I respect that choice, but also, dog, I'm sorry. The punk philosophy will have to wait. I got a naked Linnea Quigley rubbing up on me. I can't. My brain goes in an entirely different direction here.
When we were watching it, I was like, you know, it'd be kind of funny if the whole reason Suicide did that was because he was gay.
Huh?
I mean,
and his friends just didn't pick up on it.
I wouldn't say he was gay. He was just he was in.
I mean, it was the '80s. The '80s is probably the gayest decade ever.
Probably gay, but in this case, I think
it would just
in
be
what
funny.
mode of it would be.
That would be funny.
Well, plus, like,
I think
it's the 80s, and while, yeah, you couldn't get enough Linnea Quigley, we did get a lot of Linnea Quigley. I mean, there's a point you can go like, yeah, no, like, look, I've seen you naked before. Can you move? Try to be philosophical here.
That was more a little bit. That was more a little bit later. That Linnea.
Well, he was sort of stuck in one rule of thought, and he wasn't in that other rule of thought yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like you'll meet that happen a lot. Like if you watch speaking of Suburbia, actually, if you watch Decline in Western Civilization, like you'll get a lot of punks in that movie like Suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is that very sort of hardcore, only in the mindset. That's where a lot of the straight edge and the DIY kind of philosophies kind of came in for punk.
Mm-hmm.
So Grave has been, I believe, drowned out for a lot of this. Grave, what you got? Want to give your thoughts?
I mean, you guys covered a lot of the stuff I was going to say, but this movie is so funny.
Right?
It's such a funny movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that, like, people who have only heard like the title of the movie isn't going to expect.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Like, I have seen reviews for this time and time again. This was my first time actually watching it, and I think the first thing I told Grave last night when we were talking about it was, I was expecting a serious horror movie that people liked to like riff on and make fun of. I was not expecting an actual funny movie.
Yeah, no, it is genuinely funny.
And I think, you know, that part of the fact that it is so funny and quotable in certain ways is why it's influenced the zombie genre as much as it has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, because go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, like even some of the bits where it's like you get the colonel out in like fucking the West Coast,
Oh yeah.
going to this giant fucking mansion, which is like, wait a minute, colonels don't make that kind of money. And the wife's like, I made your favorite lamb chops. I had them for lunch. Bitch, lamb chops are awesome. Have them every day, asshole. Like,
Well,
I had them for lunch. Well, then you better have your goddamn arsenic tea.
Okay, so the way I can best describe why I think this movie works so well as a comedy is because it's one of the best sort of comedy of errors
Yeah.
in a while. Because go ahead, Roy.
It's everything you're supposed to do wrong of the whole situation.
Yeah, because Dan O'Bannon, if nothing else, if you watch a lot of Dan O'Bannon's like scripts, Dan really loves the bundle of idiots get into a situation and everything goes horribly wrong type of scenario.
Oh, hey, Dark Star, what you're doing here?
Dark Star, a little bit of Alien, although you could argue that's more corporate espionage.
Well,
that's
no, I will stand by that the captain made a fucking stupid ass decision.
The captain made a bad decision, but Ripley.
Well, that's what I mean. Is
actually, it was Ash that eventually opened the door. So
this is true.
There's a little bit of that.
But
in
the
Alien,
captain
but you could
wanted
also
the door open also.
Yeah, there's that, but also there's the whole thing of like, even if they didn't, the corporation would maybe force them to, because that's what they were looking for, and you know, all that other stuff like that. Life Force, maybe.
Life Force really isn't a comedy of errors. That one is just like, oh my god, I'm so horny for this lady.
You can argue the comedy of errors is sticking with your dick and not your brain. You know.
By the way, for those listening, those watching, all of our audience, Life Force is next year.
Hell fucking yeah. Fucking yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Life Force, it's time, bitches. It is time for Life Force. We have to.
You will see fucking Captain Picard's first on-screen kiss, damn it.
Yes.
Yep.
I get to make go on and go over suicide jokes.
And see, I knew that would make you all happy. So yeah, next year we're doing Life
so
Force.
we get to cover the other iconic set of titties.
Ah.
They're out during the whole movie.
Also in 1985.
Yeah, no, Teenage Boys in '85 were having it good that summer. Like, God, damn.
Which is also like, it was actually also funny, like reading some stuff. Whereas like apparently Dan was like, oh yeah, like this audience, like the audience for this movie is gonna be like teenage boys and all that. Like, so we're gonna put some tits in there. And then apparently at the premiere, he was like, well, the screening here is actually 50 women, 50 men. I should have put some male nudity in this movie.
Well, that just proves to us the power of Linnea Quigley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the women will stay for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love this skull that just pops out, opens your mouth. Like, do you want a party?
It's an iconic shot.
I want a Bluetooth speaker that is like that.
Yes.
It's your alarm sound. Like every time your alarm goes off, suddenly the skeleton comes out of the ground.
Yeah.
Do you want a party?
Hell yeah!
I do want to
care that it's Monday.
I do want to speak on like Trash's big scene for a second. Mostly because when she starts just going off randomly about you ever think how you might die. I'm like, girl, same. and then she starts going off about like being attacked by a bunch of old men. They tear my clothes off, and I'm like, I just very bluntly told Varren while we were watching it, I was like, Trash would be a book talk girly if she were alive today.
Yeah.
Trash, did you get?
I'm like,
Trash,
damn, girl, I got a stack of books if you want to read them. They're right up your alley. Yeah. I swear. Here. Start with Den of Vipers.
While you're at it, have a copy of Lights Out.
Yep.
And then,
well, think about it. Okay.
Oh god, the whole sequence. Yeah.
Put down Shivers for next year.
Which one?
Shivers.
Oh, Shivers!
Oh, Shivers.
Put that
Yeah.
next year.
Shivers a good one.
Thank you
Okay.
to remind me, Xeiren.
All right. Shivers and Life Force so far.
Mhm.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Next year's
Although-
lineup is going to be great because we're on season 10 at that point, folks. So.
Right.
Yeah. Although to kind of lead into that with the scene, it makes me allows me to gush about the soundtrack a little bit because
The soundtrack's even great.
Oh my god,
You
yes.
like Eastside Punk? Eastside Punk's here for you.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's not just Eastside Punk because in Trash's scene, there's a little bit of that new wave with SSQ.
Wait, yeah. SSQ,
So-
yeah. But then
But
you have
to-
Frankie Erickson too.
Which
Yeah.
apparently the dance scene she does originally was done to Nasty Girl from Vanity.
I can see that.
I could see that, yeah, but I imagine that was gonna hard to get the rights because not even Vanity. It's because Vanity was under Prince at that point.
Oh yeah,
And
good luck.
Vanity 6.
Yeah, with Vanity 6, yeah. So Prince was litigious back in the day with a lot of his stuff. Also, it was either Prince or Warner that was kind of the big one. So yeah, that's why in the version we have SSQ. Yeah, but the thing I
Fine
love
by
as
me,
well
it
is
worked.
yeah, it worked, but it's one of those things where it's like, just that image in your head makes weird amount of sense.
Yeah.
You know, but the bands in this made my old little punk rocker heart happy, because TSOL, the
TSOL.
Dam, the Jetpack Berries, the Cramps, just oh man. And of course, the most famous song, the one everyone uses is Alarm Clock. That's the one and only 45 Grave, which man, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yes.
Also, let's not forget the actual original score for this movie, which is also.
Well, of course,
Oh
yeah,
my
with,
god, yes.
Yeah, Francis Haynes and Simon Hayworth. Yeah.
It is so 80s too. It is on the nose. And I love it.
Yeah, that especially the opening theme just immediately sets the mood where it's sinister yet slightly playful still.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That's the most. That's the 80, the best distilled version of the 80s for a theme.
Can I gush over these effects real quick? Because
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god. Okay, the makeup they did, just alone, just the makeup they did for the rigor mortis setting in. Oh! The effects of, granted they're, kind of cheesy, but, the effects of, once, the split dogs are coming back to life.
Well, you say that, but if
I always remember the butterflies just suddenly moving.
Oh, the butterflies just suddenly moving.
Yep.
Here's the thing: we talk about the effects being cheesy, but if you remember the original effects in the original Night of the Living Dead, and even with Tom doing great work on Dawn and Day, there's still a little bit of that cheesiness, especially with how the zombies, the gray skin is just gray powder paint, and you can really tell.
Yep.
So it's one of those things where it's yeah, the effects are cheesy, but the whole thing is that they're effective, yeah, and it's still a good story at the end of the day. So you don't actually have to think about it.
But oh my god, the effect of the corpse melting at the beginning.
Yeah.
Good old wax melting, everybody.
Oh.
And funny thing is the cracking of the glass wasn't intentional. It's just that they were melted.
That just happened. I was like, oh, fuck it, keep it in.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah. It's just because it just that the heat for the melt all that wax was so massive that the crack.
Well, I mean, which makes sense.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
No, it's not. I'm continuing. Oh my god. Yeah, no, just... And then, you get to, the zombie that they actually tie down.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That
Very good animatronic.
That
That's so
that
good.
was fantastic. just that whole scene was fantastic with them like trying to talk to and reason with the zombie, which is something also that's a little bit slightly on the more unique side for this. Is that the zombies are smart.
Yep, they're smart.
Yeah.
They run. They know how to use tools.
And they're in pain.
Yeah.
They're in a constant pain and agony. And eating brains
makes the pain go away.
Makes it go away. Yeah, after she, and it's true. Like, they even point out, they realize, it's like, oh yeah, after she ate Scoot's brain, like, bit his fucking head, and realize, oh, shit, like, he's, like, she's calmer now.
Yeah.
Listen, they just need that sweet, sweet dopamine hit, just like the rest of us.
That's true.
No. Well, there's also
I can't stop laughing. Also, I just can't stop laughing whenever I see them. Like, once they get past the interview part with her, like, I just can't help but giggle every other time she's on camera because she's flailing about and her half broken, like, spine, broken in half spine, I mean. Yep. Her broken in half spine is just wiggling, and I'm like, oh, somebody's wagging their tail. Is someone a happy girl? Is someone a happy girl?
I had the same reaction. Yeah. It's just like, well, look at that spine wiggling so happy.
I can't help but think it when I'm looking at it, yeah.
Like, oh,
which makes it
does somebody want a treat?
Oh, who's a happy zombie? You're a happy zombie.
Which makes it even funnier because you realize, because I looked up the voice actress for that body.
Oh, she's known.
She was the voice of Woody Woodpecker.
Yes.
Yeah. So the tie in the brain thing, which is interesting because I'm looking at the Wikipedia here. I didn't even think about the references in this, but it makes sense. So the names of the chemical and the company are actually kind of ties into references to actual war crimes, ironically enough.
Of course.
Yes. Oh, lovely.
Because the 2,4,5-trioxin by the Darrow Chemical Company is actually a play on the Dow Chemical Company, which was famously the manufacturer of Ancient Orange.
Oh.
And the chemical name of Ancient Orange is 2,4,5-T deoxin. So it's
Clever.
a massive sort of play, and the fact is that the idea of the zombies being in constant pain and having to need brains kind of matches the fact that Vietnam vets who got they were in constant.
Which is extra ironic when Frank is then talking about, oh yeah, this chemical originally used to spray on like marijuana or something. It's like,
No, because that's the thing. That's what Agent Orange was used for. It was they would spray it on the crops of the They would spray the crops of the North Vietnamese so they can cut off their food supply.
And the oceans too, because the oceans were making mad buku buck with the weed they were growing out there.
Yeah. So the whole thing of it spraying on cannabis crops makes sense.
Dan secretly making this an anti-war film? It ain't so.
No shit. Yeah, no shit. I know, but that's the funny thing. It's like, oh, I don't want to do what George did too much. It was like,
although
you kind of did.
With real life stuff as well, there was also something funny that I apparently read. So like, we all remember the joke that they're like, oh yeah, all medical skeletons come from India.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, shortly after a movie was released, and there was a whole thing about skeleton farms in India or everything not. Apparently, after that, India then completely stopped sending medical skeletons over after that. And Dan was like, did I do that?
Was there fucking truth to it?
Well, it's more like that. Even back, it's the whole thing.
It's wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy, yeah. Because the thing about the whole skeleton farming and all the skeletons coming from India, it's mainly because it's one of the most populous parts of the world, obviously, and B, the thing is that specifically there are specific kind of pathogens and stuff in India that at the time they hadn't really figured out how to fight, so there was a lot more of a higher fatality rate in India.
Yeah.
So that's why there's an abundance of skeletons.
I mean, for me, it was also like when you think about it, it's like, wait a minute, don't they usually cremate people over there? But what do I know?
It depends. It does really depend.
Yeah, it depends.
There's some the cremation and stuff like that, and the ashes in the river Ganges. It really is more of a religious thing than a normal just mourning thing.
Oh, fair enough. Like I thought it was just common practice.
Technically, it is. It's just that it's because it's one of the most common religious practices in India.
Yeah.
That's why you have that's the floating images in the river Ganges that allows for the cycle reincarnation, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
Well,
I know about
and
that stuff.
And then you have the caste system. Too.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Grave. Wasn't it for the longest time specifically open air cremations?
I'm not entirely certain, but maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure for like the impoverished, like that was still a big thing up until fairly recently, actually.
Yeah.
So like when you're cremating in an oven scenario versus an open air scenario, like the heat differentials are going to be insanely different, and so the skeleton one might likely be more likely to survive. I'm making an educated guess here. I don't know for certain.
Yeah, that's the thing with me too. It was like we could both be entirely wrong, but yeah, it's that sort of thing of like one's a Viking funeral and one's cooking a dude in the oven.
Right. But like even if a skeleton was cremated in like either an oven or open air, you're still going to have burn damage to the bones, and that's not going to give you the nice, pretty medical and science skeleton. Those bones are usually
crispy.
And well, no, when you're creating medical skeletons, using a real human bone and not like a cast of bones, you don't burn it. You actually boil the flesh off.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then whatever's left is usually put in a enclosure full of flesh-eating beetles who will clean out the rest of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a high percentage of beetles.
Yeah, and then usually
They got the scarabs from the Mummy remake.
Flesh-eating beetles aren't actually that large. But yes, flesh-eating beetles do exist. They're about the size of like a half of a peanut.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, Grave. The reason why they have like that pure white coat is then usually after they take them out of the beetles, they like bleach them. Like
they
right?
bleach
like,
the
to give
bones.
them
They bleach the bones.
Sometimes, but they're actually not white. They have a bit of a yellowish cast.
Oh yeah, the white skeletons used in the film were clearly fake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously.
If you ever get around actual like medical skeletons in like a academic environment or museum environment, they clearly have a yellow tinge. That is not oxidization. That is not the sun making the bones yellow. They've just been like that from.
Yeah.
Because that's mostly because of the marrow, right?
It's just it's the bone color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it hasn't been like bleached out and dried out in like the sun, bones have like they're more of an off-white. They're kind of an ecru color. And the easiest way to tell when you were picking, because I did some classes where we handled real bones and such, between like a disarticulated plastic skeleton and a box holding real bones, was the real bones were always so much lighter than the plastic skeletons.
Yeah.
And they had a much different texture, and you could usually tell because of the color was very different.
Yeah. I knew this. You were the closest thing we had to an expert on this, so I had to ask.
This has been a fascinating look into Graveturtle's mortuary past.
Listen. Mortuary sciences overlap with anthropology a lot.
Yeah.
I know. I'm making a joke.
Yeah, I know. I was just doing it for the people.
You gotta love how this movie is the movie where we have the conversation about mortuary sciences and how fucking bones work.
See, this is why you don't fuck with the Graveturtle, because otherwise you gotta sleep with one eye open, Bear.
What are you talking to me for?
With one eye open?
Holding your pillow tight? Don't look at me like that.
God.
Quoting Nickelback lyrics earlier, don't look at me like that.
Exit light.
This is how you remind me who I really am.
If I had hands right now, I would.
You look
Well, I mean, it's not like you to say sorry.
Spectral hands around your neck right now.
Take a shot. I'm way too sober for this.
Oh, homie, knock it off.
No.
Homer Simpson, you fucking animal, yeah.
Oh my god, we have been all over the place.
We have.
With this talk. It's been less of a review and more of chaos surrounding the topics of the film.
I mean, those are some of my favorite ones that we do, though.
Well, to be fair,
because we talk about the film and then we just go fucking nuts.
Well, the thing is like there's not
Go
really
nuts.
much
We've been nuts before.
There's not really much of a plot to this movie. It's two dipshits fuck around and find out chaos happens.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much the movie. If
everyone screw up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole movie.
The one thing I will
also the other thing about it is like not only do they find out, but you watch the movie going, how are they going to get out of this? And they don't.
They
don't.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no.
Nope.
It's that classic Dan O'Bannon bleakness coming in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing that kind of like really makes this movie stand out for me. It is so iconic and it has so much crazy shit going on. It is a fight for your life movie, and then it has the balls to just go for the most bleak ending possible and then be like, let's reuse some footage. Do you want to play? I'm just like,
and then just research shows a bunch of the best
it's a
scenes.
dead man's party.
Yep.
Yeah,
Throughout the entire credit sequence.
It's not a bad question, Bert. It's not a bad question, Bert.
Like, I was just like at the end, like I knew what was coming at the end, like, but at the same time, it was very different to experience it in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan, pop off.
And yet somehow this still became a franchise, and the only ones that I know thinking of the only ones that I know that also talk about aside from the first one is the third one, and as to this day, because I haven't seen it yet, I don't know if it's because one, it's actually good, or two, everybody's just thirsting for the hot zombie girl.
I think we're thirsting for the hot zombie girl.
Probably.
I've only ever seen part one. I've only ever seen the first one. I've not seen any of the rest.
I was gonna say, if you want a happy ending, just watch the second one. It's a retread of the first, just in different.
I don't want a happy ending though. This was perfect.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, I did see this movie. Like, I rented it and I sat down and watched it before I ever saw any reviews of it. So, like, I went into it and went, oh my god, I love this! And then suddenly people's reviews started popping up. I'm like, oh my god, I love this! So...
Yeah, I think I discovered this movie thanks to Cinemassacre back in the day.
Yeah, that helped. I think that helped. Yeah, Cinemassacre. So I might have seen like a minor review, but like he, James didn't like do like a full on review. It was more like a hey, here's a tidbit.
He just. I mean, it was a lot with a lot of those old Monster Madnesses where it was like it gave you enough to be interested with the movie and like, all right, let's go see this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I ended up. I fucking adore. Oh God, what was It's the one with the fucking like aliens, worm monsters that end up infesting that house.
Oh, Deadly Spawn.
Deadly
Deadly
Spawn.
Spawn.
Thanks to James, I adore that fucking movie. Like I
That's a
went
good
sit
one.
and watched it. I went, oh my god, I love this.
We should do that one too.
Next year,
Maybe, yeah, I'd be down for that. Although admittedly,
we're gonna have a lot of fun next year.
yeah,
Write that down. Write that down.
We'll write it down. We'll make a list.
admittedly, I admit I had no idea this existed until the guy we all met, the guy that put us all together, basically reviewed it. Mostly, it was less because I didn't, less because I hated it or like, oh, I don't want anything too serious. No, it's just I didn't know this was a thing. I only thought the sequel to Night of the Living Dead was Dawn and Day, all the Georgia stuff. I didn't know about the right stuff until later. So, the fact that this series exists, I can't help but love it because I'm a Godzilla fan at heart, and Varren knows what I'm talking about when I talk about this. It's like, yes, I like the social commentary and like the very like well written sort of
I know where you're going with
metaphors. Metaphors. Sometimes I just want to see a giant lizard fight a giant monkey.
Yep.
And to me,
sometimes you just want to see him use his stomach breath to fly across the screen.
Exactly. It's that thing of like that's what happens with a lot of monster stuff in general. Like this, giant monsters, zombie movies, even vampire movies to a certain extent. It's the fact that I like monsters as metaphors, but sometimes I just want to do the monster mash. Like, to me, that's where Return of the Living Dead comes in. It's like, yeah, Dawn and Day, that's monsters as metaphors for humanity, consumerism, all that shit. Sometimes I just want a punk rock soundtrack while zombies eat people. Like,
yeah, I do have one question for everyone.
Okay.
As a means of wrapping this up, I just thought of it. So we've all talked about the bleak as fuck ending. We all know that they just dropped the bomb on Louisville and then it just causes more problems.
Yep.
However, who is your pick of character to be huddled up next to when the bomb drops and then resurrect as a zombie with? Go.
in this movie or anything?
No, in this movie. So you're gonna get the bomb dropped on your head. You were there for the whole thing. Who is the character in this movie you want to be huddled next to when you die and resurrect as a zombie with?
I mean,
for me, it's Spider.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Spider as well.
Spider, yeah.
Spider knows how to handle stuff.
Either that or Scuzz.
Yeah. I mean,
because both of those held out for so long. Like, they are going to be so much fun to eat brains with later because they held out for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, unless you want to take your chances and, like, try and fight off Linnea, like, until you become one.
Oh, yeah, that also reminds me. So in some of the concept art for, like, for Linnea Quigley's zombie character, just call her legs.
Them legs.
Which apparently was originally supposed to go to a pretty, like Dan was looking for a tall person, and like went to a strip joint and saw like the 6'1" woman. Was like, "Ooh, I have a movie for you," but like the stripper didn't believe him. So then another stripper talked to him, and then eventually she got cast as fucking hang on, what's her name?
Crash.
As Casey.
Although the idea of Ookami just wanting to be chased down by trash at the end is like, tell me more about your primal fantasies.
At the end of the day, though, I was gonna say that like
I think
the
he's
first
collecting
joke
a toxic Yuri harem at this point.
Yeah,
I'm okay with this.
I mean, considering her love for Ada Wong, that makes entirely my sense. I was gonna say the first joke because when I watched it with Pass Ookami again, when Trash died, the first thing to talk about was like, oh no, this is a zombie movie. This is what happens to Linnea Quigley at cons.
I'd like to think we're a little more respectful there, but hey.
Have you been to some cons?
Yeah,
Wow.
Look, I love cons dearly, but sometimes we have to remember some guys are assholes and some guys need to learn how to shower. I'm looking at you, Smash
and
tournaments.
use fucking deodorant.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Smash tournaments. Anyway, shall we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap
Yes.
this up. God, this film is so good, so fun. Fucking check it out. It's not a waste of your time. It's like 95 minutes at the most. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's just 90 minutes and a few seconds, if I remember correctly. So
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
quick
with
little
credit,
popcorn
with the credits included, so you'll be able to get through this like no problem, and it whizzes by so fast just because
Mhm.
there's so much keeping your attention throughout everything.
Yeah. It's just,
There's-
it's just,
There is no slow sequence in this film.
No.
It's just
Everything
a
has
good time.
place, and
Yep.
it's a nice pace.
Mhm.
it's just a
Yeah.
good,
Yes,
it's
it
just
is.
a good
And
time. It's a good time for all. That's the thing. It's
And-
just a good
And what's
time.
crazy is for me, it felt longer than 90 minutes, but that was just because it was so packed with stuff that I was just
Mhm.
like, wait, that was 90 minutes? It felt like almost 2 hours, but it was a 2 hours that where I felt like I was just glued
Yeah.
to the screen the entire time. The only real build up you have is
In
Frank
the beginning.
Yeah.
Frank doing all the like introducing the job.
Yeah.
And that's your setup, and that takes what, the first 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and then
About 10 minutes.
and then from the moment he smacks that container, it's balls to the wall. What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So highly recommended. Like, Woolstead seal of fucking approval. Like, everyone, we will all agree unanimously. Check this
Oh, you
shit
said Wolves
out.
then. For a second, I thought you said Winston. I was like, who the fuck's Winston?
Winston.
Well,
I realized you said Wolves then, but at first I heard Winston. I was like, who the hell is
Yeah, I'm like-
Winston, and what has he
I
done
was
here?
like, who is Winston? What are you talking about?
Xeiren, you have the soundboard. Do me a favor. Bonk him. Thank you.
Ow.
Thank you. Thank you, sis.
Ice skate.
Lizard. Lizard.
Ice skate.
All right. I like lizards too.
The bartender always survives.
So with all of that said, Xeiren, where can people find you?
Xeiren, that spells Xeiren. You can find me over on TikTok and Threads and Instagram and the Blue Sky. You can find me over on Varren's Twitch channel on Mondays and Fridays, being an absolute menace to society, as well as a menace to his frontal lobe.
Yes.
Excellent. Grave, where's the turtle today?
I'm giving the half dogs a dog biscuit.
They deserve it.
Yeah, they're still a good boy.
They're still good boys. Ver?
Well, as previously mentioned, you can usually find me on twitch.tv/VarrenKimbold, where every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. You can see me play all kinds of fun games. Mondays are RPGs with the Red Hat Menace here. Wednesday, strategy, shooter, something else with an S. And Fridays, we usually play whatever we can find, although currently at time of recording, we are in the second edition of our Summer of Evil, where I'm going through most of the Resident Evil games for the very first time. And we are playing Resident Evil 4 at the moment. So, if you want to... God dang it, there she brings that goddamn sound effect back.
Listen, somebody had the audacity to capture my witch laugh in soundboard form. I'm gonna fucking use it.
Yeah, thanks, Chrissy.
Now, is Project Veronica 4 or 5?
Code Veronica,
Was its own thing.
That's its own
Technically,
thing. more.
technically, technically,
3.5?
technically 3.5. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, like, and if I'm not streaming, you can usually find me over on Blue Sky at Varren Kimbold, just posting and reposting whatever the fuck, or reskeeting in my case. Also YouTube at Varren Kimbold for archives of the VODs, and there's also TikToks that I am still on, but we'll see how long that still lasts.
Excellent. Pass.
You can find me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/passtheremote. You also can find me on YouTube at passtheremote.cf. You will also be able to find me on Blue Sky, Pass the Remote, and you'll find me on the desiccated husk of Elon Musk's ego, also known as twitter.com, at Pass the Remote CF.
Excellent. Roy?
You could find me here at Wolf's Den Productions on several podcast forums. You can find me on the Red Light, the Starlight, OTEP, and here over at Late to the Murder Party. You could contact me over on X at capital R, capital L, capital P, capital S, Starlight, RLP, Starlight. Give us some recommendations, some commendations. We'd love to hear from you. Say hello. I also do listen reviews over at criticalist.com. Go check those out. And fuck the Dodgers.
Nice. Doc?
Only social media I really use is Blue Sky. That's kdoc.bsky.social. I also have a letterbox under kdoctor. If I'm not here doing other stuff for Wolf's Den, the main things you can find Wolf's Den. I've done Wait to the Murder Party, Tuned In, and Monday, etc. I've also done stuff with Roy, as he mentioned, for the Red Light to Starlight, and of course OTEP, or AKA Over the Years, where I take him through a decade plus of hip hop music and see if it's really worth it. If you can't find me there, on now not public on Podbean because of certain things that we don't want to talk about, is TNR Twisted Notes Radio, where I take you through an hour and a half, an hour plus or two of music from the other side of the coin.
Excellent. And you can, of course, find me here on YouTube and Podbean with Wolfston Productions. From goofy-ass anime to shocking horror, Wolfston Productions, your #1 stop for equally nerdy reviews of nerdy media. And you can also find me over on Blue Sky under Mistress Ookami. That's correct, Mistress Ookami. That is my name. Don't wear it out. And next time, we will continue the countdown. We have 2 more films before we reach the big 200. And this one's very special. This one is very close to my heart. I don't know why it clicks so well. All I know is that... Did you know my favorite color is blue? Good night, everybody.
Brains.
Oh no!
Oh,
Sarah's
no!
zombified!
God damn it.
Run!
Brains.
No, I'll say it, fight her off.
Well, good thing.
You just want to be eaten by Xeiren.
Ha!
What else is new?
Considering this whole thing that happened, I'm lucky the fact that apparently, according to you guys, I don't have any. Good night, everybody.
That's one see him.
Rising from your earth bed, it thickens in the air. A smell gone sweetly rancid. I know that you are near. Tonight we'll make love till we die.
We finally figured it out, people. Roy was the Max Headroom hacker this entire time.
Oh,
You know what? I would
I'm
believe
sorry.
you, except for the lack of motivation.
Motivation.
I'm sorry to say that wasn't me. I was in Florida at the time.
Wait, your name disappeared.
Okay, now it...
My name
Fuck you! I don't understand this anymore. God
What
damn it.
sorcery is this?
Fucking Discord. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever.
Forever.
Forever.
You're killing me,
Doesn't look good,
Smalls.
doesn't it?
You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
You know what? If anybody should be calling anyone Smalls, it should be the other way around here.
That depends, I think. I'm not sure, really.
I'm pretty sure you're shorter than me, Doc.
Am I?
How tall are you, Doc?
I'm like 5'7".
Oh
my God, we're the same
you're the
height.
same as Xeiren.
Oh my God, no!
I'm tiny.
Be short like all the other Mexican men. Jesus.
I do have a little bit of a hunch, though, Xeiren, so I might be.
So when he stands up straight, he's 5'8".
That's what it means when you're confident you're taller.
No, admittedly, when I stand up straight, I'm 5'7". I think when I hunch, I'm like 5'6", 5'5".
That doesn't help. I am also the Quasimodo. We are the same. Oh God, Doc and I are equal.
This is a weird remake of Young Frankenstein.
You guys need to like practice.
But both of us leaning over, walk this way.
Put the candle back.
I believe I'm.
What wasn't the hump on the other side? What hump?
What hump? I believe I'm second shortest. I think so. Yeah.
How so?
Who's fighting?
I'm
Who's
shorter
fighting?
than. I'm shorter than. No, Roy's shorter than me.
Oh yeah, Roy's a shorty.
Okay, and
because I'm 5'4".
I love how Roy's just so stunned. Like, oh, what?
It's Xeiren. Xeiren.
The slow blink.
Roy, I didn't believe. Roy, I didn't know you were actually a fucking dwarf.
I'm not a
I knew you had the attitude.
Do you mean dwarf as in the mystical D&D sense, or
Yes.
Okay, okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Like I always knew you had this personality of a stubborn dwarf, but I'm like, I just figured you were a Tolkien fan.
I think I saw it a little bit more with being a hobbit, specifically a proud feat.
Yeah.
Grave, how tall are you?
5'7".
You're taller than me.
Oh.
By a smidge. Then again, Grave has immaculate posture beaten into her since childhood.
I seem much taller than I actually am, but
Can we balance a glass of water on your head?
You could balance a toothpick on her nose.
We need to do this for research purposes.
Okay, so now I'm actually curious then. Ver?
I'm 6 foot.
That's right. And while I met Pass in person, I need a reminder. What was the difference?
Good man.
5'10", 5'11" on a really good day.
That's right, you were still able to rest your arm on my head. Because I'm 5'4", but I also tend to slouch.
What? Excuse me.
No, that's a bad joke.
Stop. Are we ready?
Been ready.
Yep.
Man, this earlier.
Yep.
12 is gonna
dead and
get us
buried.
started. It's
Good.
gonna get us started. It's gonna start it early. We'll be done earlier. It takes an hour to start. What was the point?
Hey, it's
because it also took us an hour to get ready before.
that's
At
true.
least now we start on time.
This is true.
This is true.
I was already ready.
Anyways, folks, enjoy the outtakes. In 5, 4, 3, 2.